Hi everyone, I'm Phie, welcome to Point and Click That Shit. Welcome back to the game Harvester Part 4. Yeah, Part 4 already. So we are still Monday in this game and I went back to the post office and hoped that the postmaster Boral would give us the spare, the spare lodge application so we could like print it. But no hope. Well, there's something I could try though. Last time I tried by typing in lodge and application separately. I'll try both together.
I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining.
Still not working. Okay, never mind. I'll go somewhere else. Let's go, Stevie. Now, is there a place we haven't been yet? Oh yeah, the meat plant. Haven't been there. Oh, what's that? This is still alive. Oh, kitties! Bloody tire tracks. Yippee. Send me the sludge. This used to be a kitten. You kidding me? This is cat meat? Ooh, I don't like that at all. This is disgusting. Why are you killing kitties? The carcasses of several small animals. Pat O'Reilly.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better? About the same, I guess. He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him. I haven't seen him either. This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I'm glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence. Who are you? Oh, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal, Pat O'Reilly?
Cats, I want to know where the cats are.
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel? Oh, they eat the scraps, that's all. Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things? Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here?
You seem defensive. I wonder why.
Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around here all the time. A man's up to his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from him?
Chief, how many business?
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Stop showing me this! This is disgusting, I don't want to see that.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Does he have teeth? He's going... I wonder if he has teeth. Dad's illness.
What exactly is wrong with your dad? I don't know. I can't get in to see it.
Meat?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals? Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat. Only the juiciest cut. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
I'm sure it's good. Could I have some meat to take home? Oh god, not the lodge again. I'm sure it's good. Could I have some meat to take home?
Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Okay, bye-bye.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
So we have to bring a written permission and he'll give us meat. I have one here. Renfari. Permission.
Well, that didn't work.
Newsprint and unsigned okay. Newspaper, adult magazine. Okay, never mind, bye-bye. Bye-bye, I'm on my way. Let's go back home. Let's go back home. We could give the signed picture. Oh, we haven't been to the fire station and Wayward Hotel. There are so many places we haven't been to. Okay, let's go to the fire station. Let's visit all the other places before going back. Fire truck with a lovely shade of pink.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Okay. No.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
The dog in the game makes my dog bark.
Hello, Steve! Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Oh.
There you go, Spot. So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Why did you hear about my memory loss, and why are you sketching nude man in my fire department?
Please, it's not the subject, it's the process. Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art here. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spot? Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so ghosty, it's beneath you.
Newspaper fire.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
You think it was arson? Maybe you were too busy trying to put it out in time. Well, number one. Let's remain nice. Let's stay nice.
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving.
Last clue.
Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Ted to a crumb for fire code violations. All the dried-out paper wasp nests clustered around her wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
Okay, bye. Bye. Mail bubble.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
He seems so
I
oily.
don't converse on the job, Steve.
Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. An accident just waiting to happen. A picture of phallic-like structure standing it all in a row. The lights are too high up to reach. A photorealistic mural of a peaceful countryside. Well-enjoyed nude man standing in the moonlight. Bye guys. So there's nothing much here anymore. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Thank you. And we have the Wayward Hotel to investigate too. So let's go. The door is locked. Blah blah blah. Examine the ledger. A ledger of names, the last payment of the airline theft checked on Monday.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I'm Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Losses?
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
Bake sale?
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then, the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
Order of the Harvest.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare, and my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Okay, bye-bye. Whatever.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Oh, we have a lecture. You picked up Enlighten. The sum of Pandra's console radio evokes an earlier era. Can we go there? Is there a way? No, there's no way. The directions make the lobby seem more spacious than it actually is. Okay, bye-bye. So we have the cemetery, the Oaks Mortuary. Let's go to the cemetery. Oh. Here lies Boxcar Willie. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. I don't really like it. The headstone of this gravesite reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Scotty Baker, we shall rest easily without you. The scripture on the headstone has faded beyond legend. November 27, 1948, another unknown visitor. This tombstone is unmarked. Yet another distinct place amongst the graves. The marble doors have been sealed shut. The Potsdam family crypt. The leaning sycamore is dead, but an unstable fork-climbing Austrian loses. We have to go back. Okay. That's pretty much it for now. In the cemetery. Let's go to the mortuary now. Here. Two candles. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Yeah. An antique oak tree. Those dear to us who have passed recently. Jonathan Rhinecliffe. Who's Jonathan Rhinecliffe? The schedule of this week's funerary. Evans. Sofa. That's it. Let's go here. You again?
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing. You know, I seem to have misplaced a ledger. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No. Can I see? Oh. No. Oh, no, I won't go.
How strange. You're the only visitor I've had in days. I can't imagine what else could have happened to it. Perhaps the dead walked again and they're hungry for literature. At any rate, Should any of them show those ledgers around, they'll wish they'd stayed in their graves. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find...
Okay, bye-bye. The needle lies on 33 degrees Fahrenheit. The messy remains of some poor soul. On the counter sits a new tube of astro glue.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security? Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
What about the apple flavor?
Why should I care about that?
Okay, no, won't do. It is embodied organ which was never meant to pump. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars, the sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. I can't examine it. Okay, the fan's wiring blades barely steer this tension anymore. Well, very nasty looking sink. I'll come back for that blue. I'll come back. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews caked with the dust of endorphins. Small lectern for priests. A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. A saint kneels before a shepherd. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. Ooh, this is creepy. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, was there someone in the coffin? An empty vessel for the dead. Okay, so now, the only place we haven't been yet, I think, is the lodge. We could go and ask questions away. But I'm gonna save just in case. You know, you always have to save in case something is messed up. Say hi, Solange. You don't give a shit. Okay, bye bye. Okay, so let's talk to the sergeant at arms. So those are the red cloaks that how the who is it? The sergeant? No, not the sergeant, but the legless men, you know, the one at the missile station. Call them. Anyways, never mind.
Only initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
What kind of knowledge?
Forbidden knowledge, the forgotten pleasures, and pleasures as yet undiscovered. But such is not for the likes of you. Not yet.
Is he talking about
Must first
quality
fill out an application
time?
to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Why should I fill out the stupid form? Okay, give me an application then.
Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated. I do not sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me, and if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
So we have to find a way to convince Postmaster. I wonder if the adult magazine will work. Yeah, well, that's something we'll have to discover on the next episode, because I've been playing for a bit more than 30 minutes now, I think. And so that's it for today. So nothing crazy happened this time. We did not die, we did not kill anybody, nothing exploded. Well, we discovered that the meat factory, well, it's cat meat, so not cow meat, like we thought. Anyways, it's a bit gross. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want more, stop by my channel, and if you see that subscribe button, point and click it to subscribe to Point and Click That Shit. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm going to see you soon. Ciao, ciao!